This week.
Now let's go get some answers.
Alien Rogue Incursion is the all-new action horror VR game that transforms you into ex-colonial marine Zula Hendricks on a dangerous mission to the uncharted planet Perdan, featuring innovative real-life motion gameplay, a whole body loadout, and the most cunning xenomorphs ever encountered. Serbios has been banging away at this one for a long time now, so all eyes will be on the end result, which meant that when the trophies went live this week, all eyes noticed something strange. Lots of references to it being Rogue Incursion, Part 1.
Watch out!
Shadows are threatening the galaxy, and it's up to you to join the fight. Feel the pulse of Masters of Light, an electrifying action-adventure game where you harness unstoppable magic powers with hand tracking. Okay, yeah, so I'm reading the Steam description here, and while, yeah, PSVR2 doesn't support hand tracking yet, it will soon, and so will Masters of Light. Conquer 36 levels with unlimited replay, upgrade 5 skills, and become a superhero, the ultimate Master of Light. The galaxy needs you. Shallow water simulator Subside has gotten a lot of hype since launching on Steam earlier this year for its realistic environments and immersive gameplay. And this week, developer A2D announced that not only will it be arriving on PSVR2 December 20th, but will also have Pro support at launch, stating that the Pro version has dynamic shadows, the edge blur effect, and a higher dynamic foveated resolution increase, though both versions will run at 90 native with no reprojection. Demos have been popping up on the PlayStation Store in various regions all morning, so depending on where you live, you might be able to check this one out for free. What is that place? Green Hell VR launched on PSVR2 back in August of last year, and since then has gotten a series of updates, from improving the resolution to adding more content in the form of the Spirits of the Amazonia DLC. But the excitement for either of those updates is nothing compared to this week's edition of a 4-player co-op mode, coming December 16th.
I gotcha. Let the battle commence!
In a recent comment, Resolution Games surprisingly revealed that Demeo Battles, the standalone PvP version of Demeo, is still coming to PSVR2 sometime in 2024. And if you've been paying attention, there's only about 2 weeks left in the year, so expect to see this one sometime very, very soon.
My arrow sting.
The newest update for Hellsweeper VR is live now. Called Alliance, it adds 3-player co-op, a new mode called Gauntlet, a new boss, a day-night system, weapon skins, and more. My most played game of the year, Phasmophobia, is currently experiencing the Winter's Jest, the new community event. Some of the maps are covered in snow and have discoverable Jack-in-the-Box items. But the thing that most PSVR2 gamers might be interested to know about this update is that the DFR option now works. It no longer makes the world wobble. And it does seem to help out the frame rate considerably on maps where it used to stutter. possibly the biggest and most important Beat Saber track pack of all time, stealth dropped on PSVR2 this past week, featuring 17 great songs from Metallica that even the most jaded Metallica fans should be happy with.
But the two albums prior to that one, I thought were very good. I thought I liked both of them better than the Black Album, which is just kind of meh to me these days.
Oh my God, somebody else, thank you. I know, everybody gives me shit because they're like, Load is where Metallica fell off. I'm like, no, the Black Album is where they fell off.
Bob Rock. Yes. Bob Rock ruined Metallica.
One of our most anticipated PSVR2 games for a while has been Arken Age, and this week the developers over at Vitruvius VR showed off how you explore to find the Scarlet Nectar branches, then physically refine them into health kits, in, as expected, the most VR-AF way possible. After literally years of waiting for Undead Citadel to hit PSVR 1, which never happened, and then hearing that Undead Citadel would be a launch title for PSVR 2, which also never happened, we now have news from the Dark Curry Discord that the long wait may finally be over. The Undead Citadel port is basically complete, going through QA, and should be out on PSVR 2, Q1 of 2025. Tomb Explorer VR is a physics-based VR adventure where you explore ancient ruins, solve intricate puzzles, and embark on a quest for historical artifacts. In typical VR fashion, you'll traverse vast open areas like tombs and jungles by walking, crouching, jumping, climbing, dodging, sliding, rope ziplining, and even using a whip to hang over ledges. The developers at Solaritus Games said this week that they're working to bring Tomb Explorer VR to PSVR 2 as soon as possible. It's almost hard to believe that Sniper Elite VR came out on PSVR 1 over 3.5 years ago. And surprisingly, it was pretty good. It's a single-player campaign that took us through lots of different environments and scenarios. And as great as it felt with two move controllers, it felt even better playing with the aim. I'd love to see what this one could look like graphically on PSVR 2, but I might even be more curious to see how it would feel playing with headset haptics and adaptive trigger support.
One bullet can change the course of a war.
Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing a 64-player online first-person shooter, D-Day Enhanced. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry. It happens every Sunday at the same time, so make sure you click the link in the description below and come join our Discord.
This week.